Hey YouTube land, it is Courtney Sanchez. You're on channel 2 Shan Cheesy, so like and subscribe. This is the makeup look I did for today, and I'm going to show you how I did this quick little 15-minute kind of like want to put something on, be cute, but not take too long because you got the baby, you got your husband, you got work or anything. So it's an easy everyday look. If you like, keep watching and I'll show you. All right, let's jump into it. I have the Instant Natural Vitamin C facial wash that I got from Amazon I've been using, but I also mix it with the Cetaphil Pro, Derma Control. It's supposed to be an oil removing wash. I use that before I apply anything, you know, clean your face off. And then I use the Facial Turner Witch Hazel Rose Petal. So after I wash, I do that and then I moisturize. So I didn't moisturize yet, but I use the Pond's dry skin cream. It's a facial moisturizer. I find it to work pretty well. As you can see, I do have dark marks. That's what the toner comes in with the witch hazel. And it's been actually helping a lot. So if anybody has like pigmentation or issues like that, the vitamin C in this Instant Natural Cleanser also helps too. I have an awful habit of picking at stuff. I think I just do it because like I get like anxiety or like nervous, like because I will pick at something that's not even there until it's there. Oh no, I'm getting lotion in my wig. Yikes. Yeah, so I will pick and pick. And it's just like one of those bad habits. So if you're a picker, you are not alone. But we must stop together. So after I moisturize with the Deep Pond's, I also use my, where is it? Okay, finally found it. I also use the Minimize Pores from Smashbox, but before I put that in, I forgot I put on my Olay eyes. It's the ultimate eye cream underneath because these dark circles under these eyes are not to play with. And if anybody tells you to get sleep, if you're pregnant right now, get sleep, okay? Because Ellie is 5 months and I haven't slept in 5 months. So just know, and this is I put too much, but rub it in all the way clearly. But yeah, no, Ellie, she does not sleep. Like, she'll sleep sometimes and I'll be like, oh my gosh, she's the best. And then other times she'll just be like, I don't really want to. And exactly with that, she doesn't want to, so she doesn't. So if anybody has any bedtime tricks, let me know. So right now I'm going in with the minimizing pores because I do have huge pores. I put this all over my face. You probably can't really tell that much on camera, but I promise they're there and they're huge. So this has been like my saving grace. I am a more matte type person, so I don't like my face to be too dewy, but I don't like it matte to the point that it's dry and cakey looking. So I also use the primer water from Smashbox again. I might as well sponsor me, Smashbox, because I'm using all your products. Close my eyes and easy. So I let it sit for like a second, honestly, not that long. So it's sitting. While it's sitting, I pull out my foundation. Just kidding. I used to put my foundation on and go through my whole routine and do my eyebrows last. But lately I've been doing my eyebrows first, and you know what? It's a game changer. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I use the ABH dipbrow in ebony. It's almost time for a new one actually. And then I go in with just a regular little spoolie brush and brush these hairs up. I've actually never done my makeup on camera and kind of scared. Okay. So if this comes out bad, yikes. And silence. So I always go right here first, just because this is darker and I can move it around more. Kinda. Then I dip in a little bit more, come back over onto the top part, and just kind of like motion this way, because this part is always like the darker part of your face. Let me see. You see it's starting to come in, kind of cute. And a little, dab a little bit more. And I take it this way and I kind of go with my eye shape. So this top part, I don't like to dip back in. I kind of use the leftover and spread it through. Just because the top, I feel like it always looks better when it has like kind of an ombre-ish motion, that it's just not this thick block, you know? So this is, yeah, it's pretty much one. And then I do the same thing to the other. Okay, so now that you have both of your eyebrows on, which is the first step, eyebrows first, it makes a difference. So after you have your eyebrows on, I always go in with concealer and kind of clean them up to get like a line, to make sure it just looks more, you know, neat and clean. So I use the Tarte Double Duty Beauty in 470. I honestly never look at the bottom. 47, not 470. I think that's the same anyway. 47H Tan Deep Honey. So I take out the little applicator and I grab my concealer brush, get a good amount on it actually, go underneath and align it. So right here, then I go above the top part and kind of down it down. But yeah, so I kind of just try to keep it clean. I don't like, I've gone through like so much with eyebrows. I was like one of those people who had really thick eyebrows and then would pluck them into non-existence. So now I'm embracing my thicker eyebrows and keeping that shape, because I don't know, the skinny ones were just a no, you know, a really hard no. But you know, my friends were fake at the time, so all my friends that knew me back then that we still talk, I low-key have resentment towards you because you let me go out the house like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say your name. Andrea, Deja, Jahari, all y'all. Y'all would let me go out the house with my eyebrows paper thin and not say nothing, you know? And you know, I look back at pictures, your eyebrows weren't like that, so that's neither here nor there. Make sure your eyebrows fit your face. Let me see. And the top part of this. I'm trying to like do it in the camera, but my mirror is behind me and I keep wanting to look in it because this is hard. I'm not gonna lie, doing it this way. Also, did any other moms out there, did y'all start planning your baby's first birthday this soon at like 5 months, or did you wait like closer to it? Or how did y'all do it? Because I don't want to wait too late. And then with COVID going on, you know, probably just gonna have like thermometers at our party. Oops, let me go back in. So any mistakes you make, which is really cool, just go back in. And like, it's so much easier to fix it this way, I feel. Because once your whole face is done and then you mess something up and you have to fix it, it just ruins your mood, I feel like. Because you have to take off like something. So yeah, I kind of just blend the rest of the concealer out. These look decent. Let me see. Ooh. So these are what my eyebrows are looking like right now. They look kind of crazy actually. Oops, upside down. So I get asked how I do my eyebrows a lot, believe it or not. So if you don't like these, you just don't appreciate good eyebrows. So now I go back in with the spoolie side and clean this up so it's not like a weird box. You know. I actually feel like I want to make this one longer, and I think I took like the little tip off. Yeah. Also, if you guys didn't know, Joel is back from tech school. He passed. So I have a little cyber bay in the flesh, and I'm so happy seeing all these eyebrows we can work with, right? They're cute. And, you know, it feels good to not be the only one with the baby 24/7, you know? He's really good about like, hey babe, like take some time to yourself. So to my foundation, I'm using the Lancôme 24-hour color wear and comfort transfer resistant. I just started using this. It's in the shade 520 and it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. It's like lightweight, it's not heavy, it stays on pretty well. I put it on the bottom of my sponge. I use this sponge religiously, so it looks like this even after I clean it. So nobody come for me like, you need to clean your sponges. No, I'm black. The bottom of this is white and black, so mostly white. It's like a marble, so it's gonna look like brown because of me. Okay, so now I just kind of dip in my forehead, and I just kind of beat it around. I kind of do patting motions. I see people, oh, and this is wet. I wet this before. Make sure it's damp. You don't want to do this dry. Get it all on your face. You know, I hope my husband watches this so he can see why I take so long getting ready. Babe, you better be supporting me like I support you on Twitch. And if you have any husbands that are gamers, I'll leave his PSN down, but also watch him play. His name is Papito Sanchito. I'll put this somewhere on the screen. And if it's not on the screen, it's because I'm not tech savvy and I didn't know how to put it there. So after I get like it get like really mixed in, you know, kind of blended. You don't want like splatchies, and you won't get up on your forehead, but I don't want to do too much. I always bring it down to my neck a little bit because, you know, just to make it all like flow evenly. When I got pregnant, I had like super dark marks, like dark lines on my neck, but they said it was normal, and like my neck is finally like lightening back up to match the rest of my body. But pregnancy does some weird things to your body. And I feel like they don't tell you that before you get pregnant. They're just like, oh, pregnancy glow, and you know, you get bigger. But changes, man, changes. So I use the Tarte creaseless concealer underneath my eyes, on my nose, and a little bit up on my forehead. This is in Tan Deep Sand. So I love Tarte's concealers. They're just amazing. I put this underneath. I'm not gonna do, like, if you're wondering, if I usually do eyeshadow, then I like do the eyeshadow right after the eyebrows, just for that fallout, but not today. So I'm a contourer, but I just learned a new trick to not bring it up, because I used to like bring it all the way up to my nose to make it just like so skinny, but you don't have to even do all that. So after you get your little markings, I don't really put the darker ones. I only do the lighter one, but for today I'm just gonna, for dramatic purpose, put a little along the chin to get that more like snatched jawline. But other than that, it's not really a necessity. So then I got my beauty blender and I tap in, tap in. And I'm literally really just tapping, because you don't want to like move it off. I feel like a lot of people like swipe when they're doing it, and it's just not a fun time. See, ooh, and it's so hydrating. This creaseless, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. That's why I don't really worry about like dewy sprays, because if you get like a good little thing going on, you don't even need it. Your skin just naturally looks hydrated. Ooh. I do use a lot of drugstore too sometimes, so don't even let me fool you like, oh, you use only like Ulta or Sephora products. No. I can do one if you guys want, just let me know. Like one of just drugstore. See, ooh, I'm starting to feel myself. I also get asked a lot, like, how are you so confident after having a baby, by people who just had babies? And I'm like, I'm really not, honestly. And if I didn't have my husband hyping me up some days, like some days I really wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, why do I look like this? Like, because my body is not where it used to be. I was 140 before pregnancy, and now I am 178. Like, it doesn't look that big, but it is big. Like, it's big. And for anybody that just had a baby, do not be hard on, like, don't be hard on yourself, because everyone's body is so different, so beautiful, and it's such a beautiful journey that your body just went through. And I have to tell myself that all the time, because I'm like, bruh, like, ew, you know? But in reality, I'll get back and I'll probably be better, you know? Actually work out. I just had like that high school skinny, or like, you know, when you're still not full woman body yet. So I was bound to get big sometime. All right, so now after I put my foundation on and blended everything out, I take my beauty blender along my eyelids, just because you don't want like a little weird crease. So some people bake, some people don't. Since it's supposed to be like a fast, quick, and easy, I'm not gonna bake. So I take the Estee Lauder double matte. My nose like itches right now. Double matte oil control pressed powder in medium. I grab this. I grab my, which brush do I want to use? This one. I know it's not probably for this, but it's my setting brush from Real Techniques. It's 402. I take this brush, I like swirl it around on the palette, and I press it like this just to like lock it in. It's a little darker, which I like because I don't want it to be like super light, and I put it against my eyelids too, underneath my brow bone. Or is that my brow bone? Yeah, underneath my brow bone. So I'm putting this still around my face. Sometimes I lighten up here. Just, I don't know. I think that's when I'm doing date nights, but when I'm going fast like that, I really don't think about highlighting there. So underneath there, and I get my nose and this little part of my forehead. Just the parts that I want, like if I'm taking a picture of, or I want somebody like to be brightened and like looked at. So yeah, I do that. I literally have makeup and stuff all in my hair. And by my hair, I mean wig. It is in there. Okay, so after I do that, I contour. So I grab my Brittany Bear made a kit with Morphe, and I love it, man. I just love it. So I grabbed the 3. It's like a trio, and they are the M3, M6, and MO. So the M3 is like thinner. I do this for the sides of my nose, and then the M6 is thicker, and I like lift this part up. So as you can see, I have a really, like, it looks shorter this way, but this way head on is just elongated, like I have a long nose. And then I have the MO to like blend it out, because what you're about to see, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like that looks harsh. So I usually use my Black Radiance, but today I'm gonna use this. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna use my Black Radiance, but I got it in a palette darker than I was supposed to, because this is dark to deep. I'm black, but you know. Okay. So I got it in this palette. So I'm gonna use my Black Radiance, but it's gonna look a little crazy because I got this palette dark to deep instead of from medium to dark, or one of them. The other one, I got the wrong one. I think I actually have an old one of it. Actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna be playing with this, but I also have this. It's a Cookie Professional. They're like a, I want to say vegan, like animal cruelty free palette, which I really do enjoy too. So I'm debating, because this one takes a lot of buffing. You know what, since it's fast, I'm not going to, but I love Black Radiance and you guys should use it. It's drugstore, it's like $6, but I'm gonna use this cookie powder. So I take in this shade, and this palette has been used to the gods. So this has like a natural little swoop. I put it down, as you can see, one line, go back in on the other side, 2 lines. I kind of like, I'm messy sometimes, so you see this line across my nose, trust me, it's not staying. I bring it. So the bottom of my nose, I take a darker color, which is gonna be the one right next to it, put it going upwards, you know, just to give it like a shorter look. I don't know if it really does that or if it's just my mind, but it makes me feel good about it. So at the end of the day, you do your makeup for yourself. So I'm gonna go in with this little powder right there, tap it. I don't even think anything falls off when you do that, but I've seen other YouTubers do it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tap it, and I go on the outsides of these lines. So then after I've kind of swiped this part in to clean in the middle, I go back in and I like buff it out. So I see a lot of people go do the line across. I do, so I'm going to do it for you right now. And I put it like a little bit right here. I got bit by a mosquito. It's so gross. You can't really see right now, but it's on there. I don't make it too dark and deep because you don't want it to look obvious. It's supposed to be like a gradual little thing. So then I grabbed this. I'm gonna use this palette anyway. I knew I was going to. And use the highlighter, and I put it right on my nose, the little bridge. And that's how I do my nose contour. But we are not done. So yeah, I said quick and easy, but I'm all over the place. So I'm gonna go back in with that middle color that I used on the bottom of my nose. I'm gonna take this brush, which is a face flat brush, and I'm gonna go onto the side of my head and kind of beat it in, just because it locks. I feel like if you add powder to your foundation, even though like some people are like, oh, that's way too much like stuff on your face, but no, it just really just looks more neater to me. So I do that. I put it all over, especially on the bottom of my jaw. I'll probably make this one a little darker. And I lock it in. So also what I love to use is this NARS Exhibit A. Ooh, that's a game changer. And it makes your cheeks look snatched. So I grabbed that, but I also use this Reels Technique 400 blush brush. So I kind of like put it all up in this, and I go up. You see, just makes your cheeks look go rosy, like ooh. When I go back up with the other side, ooh, ooh, ooh. My hair is like coming up. Alright, so there we go, there we go. Then let me not forget, I love highlighter. So it looks kind of crazy right now. I feel like, well, not too crazy. Get back in this highlighter color right here. It's like a dark golden. I can't find a lot of highlights that I like. I used to live by the gold deposit just because, you know, it's MAC, and actually I still have it. I use it like sometimes, so I'm gonna mix them just because, why not? The gold deposit looks like this. They like discontinue it and call it something else and then bring it back. We all do MAC. So here, add it, because you can just never shine too much. And if I'm going out, you know, I put a little on my chest, look like sparkles. Actually learned this from a girl, but she like usually like sprays it on. So now that I've done that and pretty much my face is almost done, I'm gonna move to my eyes. So I just got these lashes. I've never used them before, so we're gonna see if we like them together. But before that, I use this e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. It looks like this. I'm gonna there we go. And let it sit and lock in. And then I also use e.l.f.'s Jet Black Expert eyeliner. So I'm gonna do a little wing just because when I put lashes on, I love to have a wing liner or just black liner on my eyelid in general, just because I usually mess up the glue part and I don't like having glue on my lid. So it's like a little hack for me, at least, to have black liner because I put black glue on, so it just looks like, oh, sweet. So here it is. I had to buy a new one today. I'm gonna get real close and personal for this one. So with the liner, I'm gonna look at the mirror. I look right here. And I've noticed everybody opens their mouth when they do it. I almost messed it up, but I'm gonna save it. So from here, you always want this to be like a thin line. I see people have like thick, like kind of like a duck. No, I don't like it. Not thin, I mean thick, like thick right there on the wing part. Like, what are you doing? Honestly, makeup is however you want to do it, but I would never, because it just does not look good on me. Maybe it looks good on some other people. See, so that's my little wing. It gives a little like pizzazz, a little razzle dazzle. Honestly, I don't even know who started the razzle dazzle thing, but I took it and I'm gonna trademark it. So now I go back over with this eye. And you would think this would be my easier eye to do because it's on my right side, I think, but no, it's actually the one that gives me the most problems, so let's hope this goes well. I don't want to do it on my eye. So, and I'm gonna make the little wing part. It's always really thin. There we go. So, these are my wings. Let me fly. So after I do that, I also put on mascara. So I'm gonna put on these lashes. They're actually the first time I'm ever putting these lashes on, so we'll see if I actually like them. They're called Splendor. But before I ever put any lashes on, I put on mascara because it just makes it easier to me. So I get my lashes, and I've been putting castor oil on them, so I feel like they've grown so much and they're just like full. Like, hello. Oops. Almost got on my under eye. So you can see mascara makes a difference. Like, I could just go out with mascara too, but we're trying to put it together. Let me see. Ew. So Joelle bought me this Mac computer and I'm like super psyched and excited for it. Tell me why this man is using it for his streaming. So I just feel like, was it a gift for me? Was it a gift for himself? I don't know. Also, ladies, are we buying this PS5? Because I need to know. But I feel like if I buy the PS5, I will never hear from him again. Like, if that man could game 24/7 and get paid, he would game 24/7 and get paid because he loves it. He will stay up all night. Am I the only person in a relationship with a gamer? Because y'all think the sports people in sports are hard? It is hard when somebody just wants to play the game all the time. Just kidding. He's on it, but he's always asking. It's not a bashing moment. He's actually good at what he does. But am I selfish and am I dramatic? Heck yeah. Would I want him to be watching movies with me all day? Yes. Some rom-coms, some scary movies, some documentaries. I like them all. But it's funny because like every time I make plans, I'm like, oh, he's just gonna be on the game. I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriends. He's like, you know what, babe? Let's have a night of just us. I'm like, where was that energy the last 5 nights in a row? But hey. So I've been using the Kiss Strip Last adhesive with Aloe. Is it Aloe or Aloe? Aloe. So either or. I'm going to put my strip on. Also, I didn't even tell you guys because it's been so long. I have my real estate license. I'm a realtor in Virginia. So if y'all know anybody in Virginia, If y'all even want to know about real estate, let me know. And I will spread the knowledge. I hate when the glue is not coming out because I'm just scared it's gonna, there it is. Gonna like, I've had to get on my face and just everywhere, and then you know it's glue, so it's just not good. So I take the glue and put like a thin-ish layer on the top of the lash. Ooh, okay, well that's a big glop of glue, so I take the thinnest layer I can. I really hope I like these lashes because I've never had these ones before. You guys tell me what you guys think. You guys tell me your favorite strip lash. I usually get individual lashes, but I always wait too late and then I look crazy and then I have to pay for a full set. And the lash lady I like is all the way in Norfolk, and that's like 30-minute drive for me. Actually, like 35. But I speed. So I let this get a little dry before I just apply it. So it's like sticking to the other side and it's a little tacky to put onto mine. You know, I was wondering if I could just put lash glue along the top part of my lid and then connect it. But then I was like, that probably wouldn't work. So I'm just gonna keep doing it the way I've been doing it. So now I take my lash. Oh no, see, this is why. You know what? There we go. Oh my gosh. This is so hard. So I'm gonna come back with lashes on. All right. Now I put my lip gloss on and I am done. So this is my everyday kind of cute but not doing too much look. I actually really enjoy these lashes. So I'll leave everything that I use down below in the description. Subscribe, like, follow me on Instagram. It's at Courtkilla. Follow my husband on Twitch. Also leave in the messages, the comment box or inbox. There's so many ways to communicate with people. Any way you want to communicate with me, hit me up. Let me know what you want to see next. Do you want to see more makeup? Do you want to see a date night look? Do you guys want to know my routine with Ellie and how I try to get her on schedule? Because right now, my life's open book. So thank you for watching and we'll see you next week.